Hey, what's up everybody? Coach James here from Orange Theory Gresham out in Oregon. I'm here to go over August 10th's Power and Endurance Day with you. Now we look at the treadmills on the 2G first. We have a 6-minute priming block. Everything's gonna start with a 2-minute push into a 1-minute base pace. Cutting that time down in half, you have a 60 push to 60 base, and then we're gonna land on a 1-minute all out to finish that primer. Increasing intensities along the way, settling those heart rates in between. We're gonna gear up for that larger 16-minute all out block ahead of us. Now we're picking up where we left off when we start tread block 2 with that 1-minute all out, but as we finish the last block, that's gonna be exactly where we pick up the second. We're looking to increase intensities as we repeat these all outs today. Decreasing time frames as you move along. You're gonna see a lot of unique intervals. 50-second all out, 40, we'll see our 30-second, but it's gonna decrease all the way down to a 20-second all out as well. With that being said, a lot of intuition has some play here with your members, encouraging them with that extra 0.1 in their speeds, or power walkers, that 0.5 half step with those arrows at their waist. Definitely breaking past some barriers as we break out of the norm between your normal 60, 45, and 30-second all outs. Again, everything gets hit twice, so it's match or beat all day long. Weight floor side puts you at a similar setup, a primer block for 6 minutes as we break out mini bands. We're gonna stabilize that lower half and work a little bit of upper body at the same time to get ready for our drop set block that's gonna be in that 16-minute time frame as well. Within your drop sets, we are working unilateral movements, right? One side and then the other, but because it's also a drop set, we are looking at 2 different weight selections, one real heavy dumbbell and essentially a little bit lighter, about 5 to 10 pounds. Now with a rep range of 6 to 10 to initiate that exercise, we're gonna drop it, pick up that lighter weight, and then do as many as we can until the point of fatigue. One thing to mention that's different between fatigue and failure is until you start breaking it down in form. It's not until you can't perform any more reps, it's until you can't perform them correctly. So once we find that wobble and keep that orange eye out on your members, or things start to break down, encourage them for their hard work as they move on into that next exercise or to that other side. One last thing to mention with unilateral work, I love to encourage my members utilizing their non-dominant side first. That way they have something to lean into with their strong side, matching that rep count. Looking at your 2G setup, it's a little bit different, but a lot of similar aspects. The treadmills get to buy in with a 45-second push into that same 1-minute all out. When they gather their breath and get that 1-minute recovery in, they're going right into your 50-second all-out efforts. They're still gonna get 2 shots at each as it breaks down to 40, 30, and 20 seconds at a time. With your rowers, another 14 minutes and change for their block. They have a reverse pyramid starting at 400 meters in a 26 to 28 stroke per minute row to kind of help set up their rhythms. They have an active recovery exercise, a medicine ball squat hold with bicep curl. Now, they're gonna hold that exercise for the first 3 rounds. Remember, it's a reverse pyramid, so it's gonna decrease 100 meters for the first 3. And as they start to climb back up, that exercise is actually gonna switch to a squat hold to front raise. So look out for that switch up with your members. We're not doing the same exercise all the time, although a lot of the components are gonna feel similar. We're definitely working something different today. If they finish the block before time, it's a simple row for distance before that finisher of a 20-second all out lined up with the treads. On the weight floor side, again, unilateral work. It's only 3 movements instead of the 4 that you're gonna see on the 2G, but it's all the same setup. No primer block, just right into that one side and then the other, making sure they get that 6 to 10 heavy, 5 to 10 pounds lighter, as many reps as they can to the point of fatigue. Encourage your members today, team. Power's a great day to test those limits. Performance over practice, in my opinion, on power days, right? Strength and speed. It's all of the highlights that members get to have within their day to really get at their endorphin rush, burn those calories, collect their splat points, and just have a great time. Have fun coaching.